Earnings season provides one of the best opportunities for us to make consistent profits, to find A-plus setups, home run setups. Earnings season always starts with the banks, so the earnings season started today. Our top play was JP Morgan. So JP Morgan missed its EPS. The plan we made on JP Morgan highlighted as a focus play, 325 support, 327.50 trade versus 1 hour Ripster MTF clouds, only long if 325 holds, short under 325. The one thing you need to see is that we are barely trading under the 1 hour Ripster clouds. What happens if we do not cross that? We can use that area to risk to short it. And we have a bunch of MTF clouds here, and there's another MTF cloud right over there, which is an air gap trade setup for us. So now as soon as we see that it's breaking into 325, I know it's a short. Take a short right away or a little bit later, because I know this is my risk area. 325 is my risk. So as soon as the market opened, I told the trader short JP Morgan. So we shorted it right away. And what you do is when you short it, you buy the puts, you add into your winner when you see that the next candle is breaking. Because anytime we break the pre-market lows, the MTF clouds, we always get the next MTF magnet, fill that air gap. As the short started to work, we moved the stops lower to 324. At this time, all you have to do is keep lowering your stops. That's how you're going to get home runs. It faded from 324s all the way to 310, and not a single time we closed our position. Why is that? Because the clouds never gave us a signal. That's how you get home runs. Of course, we cover on the way. Our first profit cover was around at 10 a.m. As soon as we filled this gap from 323.16, it was already a big home run trade for us. So we covered there. So we logged most profits at 10 a.m. I told the traders if we break 50, 55 MTF, we gonna get much more. And that's what happened. Dipped, rejected, faded all day. We kept moving the stops lower. So 317 to 315. Then as I told the traders, the market is weak. VIX goes higher. We should get a little bit more flush there. And then we continued to move the stops to 313. We moved the stops to 312. We didn't even have to get out of the short all day long. If you shorted 500 shares there or 1,000 shares there, that was a big trade. You risked $2,000, or if you're 100 shares, you risk $200. You're making over $1,000. That's one risk to 5 reward trade. And if you're trading the options, you always start with a smaller size of the put options. Let's say 320s ran from the morning from $2 all the way to $9. $2,000 to $9 grand, $200 to $900. And you always take the first profit in the 10 a.m. At that time, it was already 200% winner when we took the profits. And what you do is you buy the further lottos. If you're making the profits there, you roll into the further puts. You buy 315 from that profit, and the 315 goes from $3 to another $6. So there are many ways to maximize your profits when you're trading these earning plays. You need to watch the daily chart, the 1 hour chart, but since we have the MTF clouds, we don't really need to do much of that. The other thing to note is that we broke under yesterday's lows, so we know we are going lower. The key thing to note here is to hold your winners. Not a single time I told the traders to exit. You can repeat this setup and be ready for the earning season. Use Ripster clouds, use MTF clouds, use my teachings, and make these home run trades all your lifetime.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.